It was a good win for us heading into the holiday. I thought we did some good things in this game. We played, I would assume, 38 minutes against the zone, so we got a chance to work against zone. I liked some of the things that we did. I thought after the first 4 minutes of the first half, I thought we were really good for the rest of the half. I think at the under 16 timeout, we had 2 turnovers. We had 2 at halftime. And so we valued the ball. We got into a better rhythm offensively. We were able to create some offense from our defense. We got off the slow starts in both halves. That's one thing that I'm disappointed about. But I thought it was a lot of good stuff. So I'm happy for it. You know, we're 9-3 headed into the break against a challenging schedule for where we are as a program right now. And I'm proud of our guys. This is a great break for us to get away for a few days to hopefully get refreshed and ready to come back and tackle this last non-conference game, attack it, and then get ready for conference play.
Is it about where you hoped you'd be at this point, or does that, preseason expectations not even matter at this point?
Yeah, it doesn't. We've just tried to get better each day. I think we have. And I don't know what my expectations were. I don't know if I went into it thinking, okay, at Christmas I want to be this. I mean, I wanted to be undefeated. So I didn't have a number because I never think about us losing. But where we are as far as how we've progressed, I like where we are. We still have a ways to go. That's exciting to me. We haven't hit a ceiling yet, and hopefully we can attack this and continue to get better.
You mentioned I think they missed the first 6 shots. Did something change? What happened that they were able to have so much success after that?
I just think we started making shots. I think we started moving the ball a little bit more against the zone. I think one of the things the zone can do is that it can slow you down. It makes you think. And we had worked really against the zone for 2 days in anticipation of them playing a lot. And I thought in the first 4 minutes, I thought we were very tentative against it. I thought we just started playing instinctive. And the ball started moving. We started moving. And again, when you see the ball go in the basket, it gives you a little bit of juice. And we saw it go in, so it got us going. I think that helped our defense. I thought we did a good job defensively. In the first half, we had some great closeouts. One of our big things was to run them off the three-point line. And I thought we did a really good job of doing that. They still got up 33s. They averaged about 28 and a half. But I didn't think the quality of their three-point shots were very good.
Jeff, Justin went, I think, 6 of 13 tonight. Shooting-wise, it was kind of a breakthrough for me. Had been struggling a little bit the past few games. How much, or what kind of work, or how much have you been seeing from him as far as how he was trying to deal with working through that?
Yeah, I thought the last game was really big for him, especially in the second half. To see the ball go through the basket. He had 2 games prior to that where he had no field goals, and that's after having winning the MVP down in Florida. And for any player, but especially a freshman, that can mess with you. His teammates do a good job of, I think, giving him confidence. He's worked, do extra stuff with them. But I really think having a couple of plays like he had at the end of the Northern Illinois game was huge for him. I knew it then, and I think that carried over. He's also good against the zone because he can get in that middle and the short corner and make some plays from there.
Was his work against the zone something you knew when you were recruiting him, or is this a development that he's kind of added?
Well, it's something that we thought. It's something that we thought that he would be good at. Justin in high school was more of a mid-range, around the basket slasher. That's who he was. We've tried to expand and get him to play a little bit more in the perimeter, to be comfortable shooting threes. We need to get him where he's making threes consistently now, but putting the ball on the floor there. I loved in the first half when he was trailing the break, we hit him, there was no hesitation. He went up and shot it. That's a shot that he needs to be able to make on a consistent basis.
Back to that defense, are you seeing progress?
I think we've been pretty good defensively all year. If I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I think teams are under 40% against us. I think we've turned teams over, quite a bit. Past 2 games tonight in Northern Illinois, we've played a little bit more zone. I don't know what we'll do going forward. The game will give us the solution for that, of what we're going to do. I thought our zone was good today. I thought it was active. I thought it broke their rhythm a little bit. It took us out of having to defend ball screens and scrambling as much. But But I think our defense has been good. Where we can take a jump is we have the defensive rebound. That's big, because if we do that and you take away second shots, usually second shots lead to something easy for them because it's a broken play, whether it's a basket right there or a wide open three-pointer. So we have to do a better job of rebound.
Is it in some ways encouraging? You know, you have 4 players in double digits and X isn't one of them. Is that encouraging for him, do you think, to know that he doesn't have to do it all?
Well, one of the things that we've talked to he and Trey especially about is that you need these other guys. And, you know, there's a lot of attention on them because of what they did last year and their reputations as players, and that reputation was earned by how they played last year. And so if you look at our first 12 games, every game we played, there's a lot of attention on those guys. You know, a lot of times when they drive, the court just shrinks. You know, people are running at them. And so that's where a lot of our turnovers have come from in the first 12 games. We need everybody to step up and to be able to make a play, make a shot, drive it, not turn it over. And so I do think that that helps these past 2 games, you know, for other guys to be able to step up, for us to be able to score 79 points tonight without him being in double figures. You know, it certainly was good to see Ryan Murphy make some shots in the second half. And so, again, we're going to keep working. We're going to keep plugging away at this thing. Our guys have had really, really good attitudes up to this point. Like I mentioned, this break will be good for us, and hopefully we can come back refreshed and ready to tackle the second part of the season.
You know, with those 2 guys, with X and Trey, how do they seem to adjust or kind of acclimate to some of the increased attention they've gotten? You know, and how much have they kind of been willing to kind of take any pressure off themselves, like to feel that need that they have to do so much?
Well, it's an adjustment. You know, it's also an adjustment where they're, you know, when there are expectations. And these are guys, you know, they are not like some guys that I've coached before where they're used to it. Like Tatum was used to it, you know, Bagley, Blake Griffin. These guys, because they had been highly touted for a long time. And so they were used to the pressure that comes with expectations. None of our guys have that or had that. X and Trey had it coming into this season, and so it's new. They don't have a reference point like some of these guys have because they've been used to being the guy nationally. And so it's been an adjustment for them. At times they've been frustrated, but they understand how much they need their teammates. And they need these guys to step up and make plays, and then they have to trust them to do that. And that's what I've seen over the past couple of games. Hopefully, as we move forward, we continue to see that.
How do you guys, as a coaching staff, kind of try to work them through that process?
Talk to them about it. Talk to them. Show them tape. Watch a lot of tape with them. Talk to them. Talk to them about working with guys. You guys are in the gym. Get another guy in the gym with you. You know, you need them taking extra shots. Because if they're making them, that helps you. That helps you be able to get to the basket. That takes, you know, one of the things in the Florida State game, that's the one that pops in my mind all the time because we had talked about it. Justin makes a couple of threes, and now all of a sudden, when we got the basket that kind of gave us the win, you know, the lead for good, Xavier drove it. And because Justin had made 2 threes, the guy stunned it and went back to Justin, and it opened the floor up for X to get a layup. We need that. And so we talk to them about it, we show tape, we watch, study, and I think they're getting a better feel for it.
Good to get walk on some playing time.
Yeah, it's always good. Those guys do a heck of a job for us, a heck of a job in practice, especially these past 2 games, because we faced 2 guys in German from Northern Illinois and then Sessoms tonight that are very unique scorers. And for us to be able to we have a guy in practice that can do that. Ithiel can do that. He's really good, and he's gotten better from playing against X and Trey in particular every day. But it's good for those guys with how hard they work. KJ, Ant, Kurt, you know, those guys to get in the game, and then tonight for Chase to be able to get in and to get some run. That was really good that we were in a position to do that tonight.
Coach, you guys forced 27 turnovers tonight and scored 32 points on those. How important is efficiency off of those created extra opportunities?
It's huge. It's huge. It's huge. Obviously, we've struggled to score. That's something that I know. I don't need any metric or anything. I know it. And anytime we can get easy baskets, that helps. Because one of the things, if you get easy baskets, then you see the ball go through the basket, then all of a sudden the guy may feel a little bit more confident, and he may not hesitate on a jumper, on a three, if he has seen it go through the basket. You know, where we can continue to get better is if we can defensive rebound better, because then that'll give us more opportunities to get out of transition. So we'll work on that when we get back, and hopefully we'll have it. You know, we'll be better at it as we play Canisius.
Gotta ask the obligatory drum goal injury update.
Yeah.
Anything there?
You know, he's still obviously not ready to play. He's able to do a little bit on the court, no contact, but he's been able to get in some of our drills, some of our shooting, some of our 5-on-0. So my hope is that he's ready by the 30th, but we'll see.